Welcome to my little party in your honor.
Now, first things first, I'm not trying to accuse nobody of nothing. I'm not trying to blame nothing on nobody. But it's a serious problem we got going on right now. It's a magazine called BLAVITY. Now, BLAVITY makes a lot of African American content, and it's a magazine like Essence or Jet. But it's starting to seem to me that, are these magazines owned by black people? And if not, who is running these magazines? Because lately I've been seeing a lot of clickbaity articles, and I stick to the black magazines. I grew up with Jet Beauty of the Week. Come on, man. We all love Jet Beauty of the Week. But it came to my attention that a lot of these magazines are starting to write articles directed towards black men directly. Now, BLAVITY came out with an article called 99% of black men are misogynist or sexist. Now, me being a nigga from the hood, I had to sit here and Google some shit real quick and try to figure out what the fuck do misogyny or a misogynistic or misogyny, what the fuck is it? So I looked it up. Okay. Now, a misogynist. What a misogynist is a misogynist is a person who dislikes, despises, or is strongly prejudiced against women. Synonym. The synonym is woman hater. We all know women haters are out here. We all know they exist. But 99% of all black men hate women? Then explain all of the married women that are married to a black man. Or all of the black fathers that have daughters and sons. I mean, even most black people have black parents. Now, if you had a father, a lot of us didn't. Niggas like me, my pops ain't around. But a lot of us did. Because I grew up with a lot of homies that had fathers around. And they had mom and dad in the house. And even if dad wasn't around, they had some type of pops in their life. Now, I had a lot of friends that didn't have no dad. I didn't have my pops around. I know where the nigga is. The nigga stay in Cali or whatever. But, nigga didn't fuck with a nigga like that. So it is what it is. But all men, basically, to say 99% is to pretty much say all. I mean, I know it's that small 1% involved, but to say 99% of all black men hate women, that's crazy, my nigga. That shit don't make no sense. It's too many black men out here with girlfriends and wives. It's too many black men out here that love women. So to say 99% of black men hate women, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to turn all of the women in the world against us? I mean, what is the narrative of the story you writing? And what make it so ill is the story was wrote by a man. Some young nigga. And, this nigga then wrote a story basically saying that 99% of all black men hate women. Now, okay, let's dig deeper into this. What's a sexist? I had to look up that shit too. I had to get my Google on. But a sexist, on the adjective tip, a sexist is relating to or characterized by prejudice, stereotyping, and discrimination, typically against women on the basis of sex. And then on a noun version of it is basically a person with sexist views. So any type of views that they might deem as sexist, we automatically are sexist. Or a misogynist. Now, okay, I could take that. I don't mind name calling. I was a fat nigga growing up. So, every day at the bus stop, we had to sit there and rag on each other. And where I grew up, you either got used to that shit and start snapping back at niggas, Or you was just like a depressed motherfucker, probably walking around sad with depression, suicide, all that type of shit. But that wasn't me. I mean, it is what it is. I got over it. So basically, it really don't offend me for you to call me a misogynist or a sexist. I just need you to explain yourself and be able to explain your actions or explain my actions and let me know what the fuck I'm doing wrong so I can correct the shit. But if you can't give me a clear explanation on exactly what I'm doing that's either sexist or misogynist, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. Basically, the article is 99% of black men are misogynist and sexist. Okay, now let's go deeper. Okay, this had me immediately wonder, like, why do black men and black women constantly beef with each other? And that would be the common perception. But when I look into the reality of the situation and I look at certain, basically I just pay attention to what's going on around me. I can't pay attention to what I think is happening. I gotta pay attention to what actually is happening. And I see a lot of black women and black men in love with each other. I mean, I see black women and black men coexisting with each other without no beef on a day-to-day basis. Now, if I get on the internet or Facebook or Twitter, social media, I see black women and black men tripping all the time. Shit, I be on there all the time. Because what I say, I consider it constructive criticism. But a lot of people might interpret that differently, and I understand. But if you don't never ask me to elaborate on my point of view or to give you a better understanding of what I mean, then fuck you. You gonna take whatever my words come out of my mouth and you gonna add your emotions and add your opinion to them, and then I'm gonna be whatever kind of bad guy you want me to be. That's just how it happens with black men. A lot of people perceive us in a negative way because of how we are presented by other people that's not us. Like, I can't speak up for all of the criminals in jail for killing motherfuckers. Them niggas gonna have to speak up for themselves. Now, when it comes to me and myself, I can speak for myself, but only if I'm questioned can I give an answer and let you know the truth. Besides that, you can have your own opinion and do whatever you want to do thinking towards me. Now, this also had me wonder, is we the only race that sit here and openly beef with each other on a consistent basis? I mean, I'm talking about TV, music, movies, entertainment. Are black women and black men the only race that sits here and openly beefs with each other? I'm talking about magazine articles. You'll see plenty of blogs and magazine articles that are like white women against white men or stuff like that. But I'm talking about all of the races, Mexicans, Asians, all that. Do you really see people beefing with each other and putting each other down? No, it don't happen. It's just, and I'm not acting like I'm 100% innocent, because I done bagged on some bitches too in my day. But it is what it is. This is how it goes. I mean, like I say, the critique I have for black women is usually constructive criticism. Now, a lot of people might interpret it as hate. You can do whatever you want. Especially if you're in this country, you really free to do whatever you want. Have your own opinion. I don't really care if you think I'm the bad guy, because you got to understand, according to TV, movies, media, music, I'm the bad guy anyway. So whether I like it or not, I'm the bad guy, and I accept that shit with whole heart. I have no problem with it. But basically, this nigga named Ryan A. Sorrell of Blacktivity magazine, and at first, when I first seen this shit, I was thinking, oh, this is just another nigga that's a white knight caping for these hoes and doing all this and doing all that. But I had to think, like, maybe this is how this young man is raised. Maybe he was raised in this situation. I mean, he don't look like he that old. So maybe it's a situation of he probably haven't ran into any negative views of black women in his personal life. Now, I'm automatically assuming that he dates women. Now, if you date women, all I can tell you, young brother, keep dating. Don't just stick to one. If you are dating, now I understand if you're in a relationship, speak your word. If you tell her you're going to be faithful, be faithful. But if you single, get you about 3 of them. You seem like you probably pretty square, and that ain't no diss to you. But if you a square nigga, probably 2 or 3 is as much as you can handle. But just go out on some dates, cake on the phone. You know, text while you at work. Text her. Get open lines of communication with multiple black women. And then that might give you a better understanding of black women as a whole. Now, I'm not saying all black women are just saints, because that's not the case at all. I mean, you got a lot of black women out here doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and it's not always the good thing. But when it comes to situations like all black men are one thing or all black women are one thing, that's bullshit. Now, we all share similar characteristics, but when it comes to shit like individual attitudes and personalities, everybody is different. Yeah, you got a lot more black women that veer off to one side than the other side, but it's not enough for you to be like all black women. Until you meet all black men, until you meet all the black women, you really can't speak on all 99%. Like, where's you getting your poll from? Who is filling out these surveys? Is this your personal opinion of how you view things, or is this actual statistical facts? Now let me know. I want to know. I'm not discrediting you at all, but also you got to understand that when you say 99% of black men and the majority of the dudes that I'm around on a daily basis is black men, I have to say that's some bullshit. Because when I see shit like misogyny, when it comes to misogynist or sexist, yeah, I do admit I know some black men that's like that, but I know a whole lot of black men that's on the other side. You know, I know black men that will defend women on a consistent basis. Now, is that me? Hell no. Because I love strong women. I like women that defend themselves. You don't need nobody to defend you. You can defend yourself just fine. But Ryan A. Sorrell, good luck, homie. I hope you take about 5 years, then write a follow-up article. And then be honest. Tell your real opinion of the situation after you've dated black women for about 4 or 5 years. Then give another perspective, and let's see if the article is exactly the same. You'll also have to be honest. Now, this article also has a checklist to determine if you are a misogynist or a sexist. Now, number 1, do you call women by dehumanizing names like bitch, hoe, female, etc.? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't never called a female in my life. I ain't never called a hoe. I'm telling you, I ain't never called a bitch, etc., ever in my life. Now, I'm going to be honest about that one. But bitch, hoe, and female, what's dehumanizing about those? Yeah, a bitch is a female dog in the dictionary, but don't nobody call a female dog a bitch. Only time I ever heard a bitch be referred to as a female dog or a female dog be referred to as a bitch was on a dog show. That's the only time in my life personally. Besides that, I've seen inanimate objects. I've even seen roaches be called a bitch before. But dehumanizing? Nah. that would mean that for the most part, these words are referring to something that's not human. And a woman is human. A woman center of humanity. That is where humanity comes from. But are they bitches sometimes? Hell yeah. Are they hoes sometimes? Yeah, some of them is hoes. And what about female? In my personal opinion, all women are females. Now you might have some that aren't females, but I haven't met any yet. I mean, let's just be honest. If I meet a woman and she's a woman, she's a woman, a female. She act like a female, talk like a female, dress like a female. She a female. Them is the only women that I come across, or females that I come across. Now, hoe, bitch, I understand these words can be used in a negative connotation. But you also got to understand that if you're not being addressed, I'm not talking to you. So if I'm sitting here with my homeboy and I say this bitch or that bitch or this bitch or that bitch, don't turn around and say, I shouldn't say that. I live in America, my nigga, where we got freedom of speech. That means we can say whatever we want to say. Now, do I suggest you refer to women in these connotations? Hell nah. First of all, you gotta know a motherfucker. Or you gotta have the balls to accept the consequences that happen after you call her a bitch or a hoe or a female. Now me, I ain't got no problem with that. Swing on, baby girl. Do what you do. And it ain't that I'm gonna hit your back neither, because I don't hit females or bitches or hoes. I don't hit none of them. Women, girls, none of that shit. But I'm going to just let you know, you got little girl hands and I got a big old rock head. So you can hit me all you want. I guarantee that my head is harder than your hands. I guarantee it. Now, if you Ronda Rousey or somebody and you can get a nigga in that jujitsu shit and wrestle a nigga down, I'm a tap. I'm a tap. I ain't even going to lie. I'll tap. Because I don't know how to get out of no motherfucking ankle lock. I'm sorry. I just don't. Now, number 2, do you abide by the bro code? Now, bro code, that's really, and I ain't being racist or nothing, but in America, that's really some white boy shit. We don't really do no bro code type shit. I mean, there's a lot of unwritten rules between men that men follow, but I don't necessarily follow all of them. Because if you listen to the average nigga, most niggas cheat. I don't fucking cheat. Fuck that shit. If I want to hear something else, my girl gonna know about it. Now, she my girl, so she either gonna say yes or no, but either way it goes, she gonna know what I want to do. I'm not hiding nothing from the motherfucker I love. That's just crazy. Now, this bro code shit, I know a lot of niggas that consider themselves following the rules. I mean, it's a show called Guy Code and Girl Code. That used to be one of my favorite shows. I mean, that can possibly be where you get these so-called unwritten rules, or because there's no bro code book. I mean, it might be, but I ain't never read the motherfucker. But do you abide by the bro code? Hell no, I don't abide by the bro code. I don't abide by no rules, especially no rules that ain't got police enforcing them. I don't know about no bro police. Now, I follow street laws, American laws, because if I don't, my black ass going to jail. Now, I understand that. But what's the penalty for not following or abiding by the rules of the bro code? Is you going to get beat up? Is they going to take you to court or something? I don't know. All I know is, nah, I don't follow no, or I don't abide by no rules or no bro code, so I don't know what's going on right there. Let's go, number 3. Do you take advantage of women emotionally? Do I take advantage of women emotionally? Basically, are you saying do I capitalize on different emotional states that women have? Like, When my girl happy, do I try to get my dick sucked? Yeah, I do. I do. I do take advantage. Ain't that what taking advantage is? Like if you see your girl is happy, that's when you throw in, hey baby, you mind giving a nigga some? Or, hey baby, what's up? I see you happy. Why don't you make me happy? Don't say it like that, because that shit might not work for you, my nigga. But you get what I'm saying. Do you take advantage of women emotionally? All men do. All men do. See, we got to limbo around y'all emotions in order to operate a happy relationship. When y'all mad, it's certain shit we do. When y'all happy, it's certain shit we do. When y'all sad, when y'all depressed, anything, we always going to respond to your emotions first, because your emotions are the number one thing that drive you. Now, a lot of women might disagree with that, and I understand. All women are not the same. Women are not a monolith. You got women on the masculine women, you got feminine women. So when it comes to shit like that, hell yeah, we take advantage of y'all emotional states. Like, when you're mad, I try to stay the fuck away from you. And when you're happy, I try to come in there and get a little something. I mean, it is what it is. Now, the next question is, which will be number 4 or 3B, is, do you take advantage of women sexually? Now, taking advantage, that immediately sounds like a nigga taking pussy. And that's one thing, you can say that's bro code or whatever, but where I'm from, taking pussy is a no-no. That's immediately taboo. That's so, if you taking advantage of a woman sexually, if you talking about rape, then hell nah, I ain't with that shit. But taking advantage of a woman sexually, if it means like in the midst of sex, am I taking advantage by getting pleasure? Yeah. Then hell yeah. But when it comes to taking pussy, hell nah. That's automatically a no-no. Like a lot of people say America's in a rape culture, but where I'm from, we don't fucking take pussy. And anybody that take pussy, you an outcast. You're not going to be able to hang with the group. You ain't even going to be able to be around certain niggas like me. If I know you a fucking rapist, I'm not finna let you be on the same street as me. Straight up. Or you going to have to stay your ass in the house. And that's just real. Because if you taking pussy, my nigga, it's something wrong with your head to where you need to go get that shit worked out. And that's some real 100 shit, my nigga. All right, question number 5. Do you love all women? Okay. Including gay women, trans women, unattractive women, dark-skinned, etc. women. Okay. Now, I definitely don't love etc. women. I don't know what etc. women are, and I have no idea. It just says etc. women. I don't know. But when it comes to all women, do I love all women? Hell nah. Because in order to love somebody, you got to know them. So if I don't know all women, how can I love all women? Now, do I love what women are? Hell yeah. The essence of a woman, the beauty? Hell yeah. So as a whole, as just like the other half of the species, men, women, do I love women? Hell yeah, I love women. It ain't nothing I love more in the world. Most of my family is women, and I love every single one of y'all. Now, when it comes to a situation of, let's go, do you love women? Like, I don't hate women, but I don't love all women because I don't know all women. Now, gay women, I love gay women. What man doesn't? Trans women, I ain't got no problem with trans women because I don't really know none of y'all. So I can't say I love or hate because you have to actually personally know somebody to have an emotional feeling towards them. And that's love or hate. So I can't say I hate gay or trans. Unattractive? Now, hell no. I love ugly bitches, ugly hoes, and ugly females. Ugly women are the backbone of society. Niggas wouldn't be able to get their creep on if it wasn't for ugly women that can keep a secret. And let's be honest. Now, there's nothing wrong with ugly women. A lot of men look down on ugly women, but more for me, my nigga. I ain't tripping. Bring your ugly ass over here. I'm talking about Whoopi. Bring your ass over here, Whoopi. I love them all, even the ugly ones. Now, dark skin. I love dark skinned women. I grew up watching shit like Belly with Keisha. Keisha off Belly. That was like one of the first baddest bitches walking around. A nigga love Keisha off Belly. So, for some reason, it's going out that black men don't like dark-skinned women. Chocolate? Nigga, we love chocolate. Now, chocolate with a fucked up attitude, we don't like y'all. I'm just be honest. We don't. Now, if you cool and you smile, it ain't nothing like a black woman that smile. Think about Lupita or Michonne off Walking Dead. Niggas love black bitches. Gabrielle Union? What? Come on. Now, any nigga that's talking down on dark-skinned women, I'm not even gonna talk down on that nigga, but my nigga, he's just misunderstood and he don't know. He probably ain't ran into no fine, sexy, chocolate-ass, dark-skinned woman, but that's his loss, to be honest, because I've never seen nothing wrong with a dark-skinned or light-skinned woman. Now, a lot of people say that it's more ugly, dark-skinned women than light-skinned women. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's not true at all. There are plenty of ugly, light-skinned bitches. It's just most of the ones on TV be fine than a motherfucker. But I'm going to be honest with you, it's some ugly, light-skinned bitches out here walking around. Some booger wolves for real. And it's some beautiful ass dark-skinned bitches. I mean, it is what it is. It's all at the eye of the beholder. I mean, yeah, and niggas would be like, you ugly. How you gonna call another motherfucker ugly? Cause I can't see me. I can see you with my eyes. Think about it. I can't see me. I gotta look in the mirror and be like, oh, that nigga right. But if I ain't looking in the mirror all day. I'm looking right at your ass, and I see ugly. But it's okay. We can still go out and kick it. I ain't tripping. I still fuck. We might even be able to love each other. But that don't depend on your looks. Really, that's more about your confidence and your attitude, period, and your swag. Because ugly bitches got swag, 100%. And fat girls. There's a lot of fat girls out here with swag. And I done heard niggas talk bad about fat girls. But shit, there's some good pussy up under that gut. You know? Like Chris Rock said. So, you know, stop listening to these niggas that's out here hating. And it ain't no goddamn 99% of black men hate women, think y'all ugly or whatever. Man, I don't know where the fuck this shit coming from. But number 6. Do you speak over women or use your male privilege to dominate discussion? Now, first of all, I don't know what the fuck my male privilege is. Is that the fact that I can talk louder than you? Or is that the fact that I'm more aggressive in conversation? If so, then hell yeah. But I talk over everybody. I'm a rude motherfucker. I'm like a pirate from back in the day. Like a black Viking or something. You know? So when it comes to, do I talk over motherfuckers? Hell yeah, I talk over everybody. I'm sorry. That's just, I don't know if I got an inner ear problem or what the fuck wrong with me. But hell yeah, I talk over everybody. Now, am I purposely trying to do it? Hell nah. I'm just real passionate in my discussions. So if I ever talk over you or dominate the discussion with my male privilege, I apologize. But I'm just letting you know it's all organic. And it's not malicious at all. I mean, it is what it is. But the strongest women I know, especially black women will talk over your ass quick than a motherfucker and dominate the conversation with their attitude. Is that male privilege? Nah, because they females. So how's that male privilege? And how can you use male, but y'all got a problem when we use female? That shit don't sound right. It's some holes in your motherfucking article, my nigga. Then number 7, do you fetishize, objectify, and sexualize the bodies of women? Hell yeah, every man does. What the fuck? Why the fuck do you think y'all dress the way y'all dress? So y'all can look cute for y'all? Now, I understand a lot of single women are out here like that, but what about the women that ain't single? You don't think they dress up for their man so their man can objectify them and sexualize them? I mean, come on. You don't think that some niggas have fetishes for women? Yeah, we like women. Pussy is awesome. Women are beautiful. Even the ugly bitches. Because ugly pussy be bombed in a motherfucker. So you got to understand that. Hell yeah, we sexualize, we fetishize, we objectify. But I hope we don't disrespect. And it's a lot of niggas out here that do disrespect women. Now, y'all niggas handle y'all business the way y'all handle it. But understand, it's not going to be looked at as good. You're not going to be looked at as a good person or a good role model, I guess. I don't know. A good example of men. I guess a bad example would be somebody that sexualizes, objectifies. But fuck that. That just means we are attracted to y'all. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers is beautiful. I like the big old ones. I like the little ones. All y'all motherfuckers is beautiful. Each woman has an individual thing about her that somebody is going to find attractive. So don't get offended when we think y'all look good or we're sexually attracted to y'all. We can't control that shit. I can't just be like, oh, I don't like women no more. Nah, you can't just make a decision like that. I mean, you can say it out your mouth, but is that shit gonna really be true when it comes to your actions? Hell nah. Because when niggas see pussy, niggas be on that shit. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It is nothing wrong with loving women and objectifying women. So y'all get mad when we look at y'all as a sexual object. I know women right now that spend lots of times throughout the day to look like a sexual object or to be objectified or fetishized. I know a couple of women that'll love if they was a nigga's fetish. Now, let's be honest. Now, I'm not saying that's all women. Again, all men aren't the same and all women aren't the same. And that is not what I'm saying. I'm just letting people know, y'all motherfuckers got to get real. On some real shit. Because this is starting to get out of hand. So, I understand niggas that be catcalling and shit like that. That's out of line. But now y'all not being very specific. So what's going to happen is a lot of niggas just ain't going to holler at you because he's scared of how you think you look at him. Like, I don't give a fuck. You could think I'm a misogynist or a sexist all you want. I'm going to treat you good. I'm going to talk to you good. I'm going to go out on a date, whatever. But you also got to understand that there's niggas out here that ain't that smart. They don't really understand body language and mannerisms to be able to indicate that this girl ain't feeling it. And when it comes to niggas catcalling, understand he ain't really trying to holler at you. To be honest, he don't think he can get you. Because a nigga that 100% think he can get you, he gonna walk up to you, be like, hey, how you doing? Whoop-de-whoop, my name is this. What's your name? Do you got a man? Would you like to go out or something? Can I get your phone number? That's what a nigga that has confidence in himself and that really wants to holler at you is gonna do. A nigga that's catcalling, he just really trying to self-sabotage himself into getting a reaction out of you that's probably gonna end up being negative. And he knows that. He knows he's getting a negative reaction from you. That's why he does that. Cause the nigga don't really think he can get you. That's why niggas catcall. But you also gotta understand that it's a percentage of females that come when you catcall. Why you think it's called catcalling? So understand, for women to fully eliminate things like sexual harassment, catcalling, y'all really gonna have to link up with each other first and talk. And be able to identify these niggas that's out here doing this bullshit. Cause all black men ain't on this bullshit. We ain't all doing this shit. All white men, Indian, whatever. All men on this earth don't hate women. We all are misogynists. We all are sexist. Understand that. You know, understand we love y'all. Pussy is awesome. I just want everybody to know that. And if you don't know, go find out. And you'll see for yourself. Pussy is awesome. And it's amazing. It's great. I'm telling you, it is.